I was recently caught up in some lingering religious guilt and shame that I didn't realize I was carrying around. Swirling around in the back of my mind. And I started to look for the light outside of myself, which was strange because I knew that the light was in me, that I make my own path. I've always known that. And that is one reason that I left religion. Because nobody creates the path for me. Nobody creates the set of rules for me. They are unique to me. I make my path. But recently, I got caught up in comparison, in self-doubt, in guilt, in shame for who I was. And it happened at a time when I found love. True love. And as I was looking outside for the light, I was diminishing my view of myself. I had a low view of self, suddenly, out of nowhere. I felt guilty, I felt dirty. I felt like a worm. I felt absolutely shameful. I felt like I was doing something wrong and that I was lying to God. That I was lying to this external force. For no reason. There was no reason to be guilty or shameful. Because the love was true. The love was who I am. But I had this religion in my mind. This old, stale religion that has twisted the words of a book that had been stuck in my mind. And I tarnished a love that I valued highly. In my search for the external light, I diminished the view of myself. And that will never happen again. Because I have put to death the religion of men. I have put to death this prison, these rules, these laws that are non-existent in my being, but that were swirling around in my mind, lingering, left over from my studies, left over from a past life, left over from something, left over from the thing that I rejected many times. I looked at myself as less than. And when I met this person, initially, that wasn't me. I felt good about myself. I felt worthy. Worthy to be in the presence of another light. And suddenly, here I was. Feeling unworthy. Feeling like I deserved punishment. Feeling like I was the darkness and that I could not obtain light. That I was destined to be the darkness. Incapable of being the divine feminine light. And that could not be further from the truth. Not only am I worthy of that, not only am I capable of that, but I am that. If you're looking outside of yourself for the light, I urge you to look inward and to realize that you yourself are the light. If you're comparing yourself, if you're looking to others to find the light, stop. Stop it. There are people in your life who give you light. They are there because you yourself are the light. You are worthy of their presence. Stop looking outside. The divinity. The divinity is within. It's your being. It is your very existence. You are divine. And I found myself looking outward, seeing divinity, and then seeing myself as darkness and garbage, worthless. Imagine that. And it felt like I had fallen so far from the person that I was. That was not me. That was holdover. Religious holdover. So if you are struggling with religious guilt, shame, or guilt and shame in general, let it go. Easier said than done, but you can start by realizing the power that you have. And it might be subdued for a bit, right? You might go through a time like I have, where it's subdued and you're questioning yourself and you need to find realignment, right? You could go through that. It doesn't mean that you are damned to eternal darkness. It doesn't mean that you're spiritually dead. And that's what I thought about myself for a while when I had slipped, when I had fallen from this high that I was on. I thought this was it. I truly am the devil. I truly am darkness. But no. That's religion. That's rules and laws and books and rituals. That's all that is. I don't care for religion. I don't care what religion says. Because what I know in my spirit and in my being is that I don't need religion. I am worthy without it, without a set of laws, without a rule book, without a master over me. I am free. And I am spiritual. I am worthy. I am the light. I am the divine feminine. I was not able to say that about myself. That's crazy.